Divas and Divos, it's me, just Londa, and I'm going to show you how I slim out this diamond face to look more oval. Because if you look at my face from here to here, this is where like this sinks in, so it goes down right here, and then but this kind of gets more prominent sometimes. This right here also widens a lot when I'm gaining weight. So what I want to do is make this more elongated hair, pardon me, and then smush this in. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to make these come out and smush this in because I want my face to look longer. Okay, so, and then I'm also going to show you how I do my buffing technique. Everybody's buffing technique is, I mean, there's no wrong way on how to do the buffing technique. It's would you make it. So what I like to do first is I like to conceal first. So I am going to conceal under my eyes. And this is Painterly Paint Pot under my eyes because I like to serve it as a base. Because I feel like it doesn't, it helps with the crease. Because I do have loads of folds underneath my eyes because I like to laugh. Stuff is funny to me. I'm a big joke. I'm a clown. And I have a pimple coming in and I want to pop it, but because I'm about to put on some makeup, I can't pop that sucker. And this is just a MAC 132 brush. And I'm just going to pat. Alright, so I have that on. Now what I want to do is put my contour color on. And I didn't mention it, but this is the color 2. This is the color 12 from Juvia's Place. Okay, sorry about that. This is the color 3 from Juvia's Place, and that's what I'm going to use for contour. Now, if you notice, I don't really have, my forehead is not really that big. Okay, it really isn't. It's about right here. So I'm really not going to put too much product on it. I mean, I can right here, but I'm not going to go all the way around here because my hairline comes up here. Like my forehead is just right here. It's not wide or anything, and it's not that big, so I don't need it for it. But what I am going to do is, because how this jawline right here is, what I'm going to do is just keep this going and not even acknowledge that there is a jawline right there. And I'm just going to kind of draw some lines right here. I will also draw a couple of lines here, or dots. I'm not going to say lines, I'm going to say dots because they're dots, they're not lines. And I'm going to blend it out using, I believe this is a pH brush. And if you notice, I'm pushing it back into the hairline. Now, don't you fret about this. Don't be like, don't. Just saying, don't. We'll take this brush here. This is a Smith 24 brush, 124 brush, excuse me. And just pop that on the nose here. And we'll want it connected to the brow. I want my forehead to be a little bit more prominent. So no extra, just, I love that this stuff still moves until we set it. So all right, so if you look, I have cheated this hair. I could have cheated this a little bit more, but I didn't. These earrings were in the way, but it's all right. But what I've done is basically set the base for my face, okay? Because I don't have a big forehead, I just want this to be right here. I want this to come forward, okay? This, especially on these sides here, because this makes me look really wide. And I could do this just a little. That's better. And what I'm doing is just cheating my jawline a little bit more. Okay, that looks a little better. It looks a bit more oval-like. So now you just throw on your foundation. My foundation of choice is going to be a mixture of the Uoma Beauty in 2TN. I thought I had 2TC, but I have 2TN, and then the Pat McGrath in the color 25. I think it's called medium deep. Yeah. So the reason why I'm using these two is because I like how lightweight this is. I love the coloring and how long wear this is. And I just like the finish of this one too. So yeah. So I'm just going to do one pump. And one pump. Whoa, I look red. So I'm going to set my highlighter color, like my under eye and stuff like that. And I'm going to go in with my Fenty powder, and I believe it's banana. No, it's not. So we could do this just a little, and I normally don't do that, so I'm not going to do it. So now that I've set my face, set the highlight parts. Now I can't talk today. I'm gonna go in with Aphotic from Koyvoca. And I think Koyvoca is supposed to be coming back. So hopefully they do. So I'm gonna set the contours. Ooh, I can't see, that's quite dirty. And I'm just skipping over this bone here like it doesn't even exist. All right, and let's put some on my nose there. All right, that looks nice. I like the way that's looking. So I'm going to bronze. Okay, I am going to bronze. So we're gonna bronze. Take my favorite bronzing brush. This is the T7 from Makeup Shack, the Makeup Shack, and this is Prime Beauty. I also want to go ahead and put on my highlighter. So I'm going to highlight with this Makeup Revolution London highlight palette. I got this when I was in England. I forgot that I even had it. And I'm going to go in with this goldy shade right here. And it has like a green gold to it, but it's really light. Okay, so now for the buffing technique. My favorite palette, pressed palette to use at this moment in time is this one. Is Chai from Too Faced Born This Way, Chai. And I take a big fluffy brush. The one that I kind of always go to is this one. This is Crown 518. I also like the one from BH Cosmetics, and I also like to use the one from Makeup Forever too. I like anything that's really fluffy. Let me just say that. And I'm just going to start buffing everything in. And I'm not using a lot of powder. I'm just pressing and buffing. If you want more of a cheekbone pop, because I do like to have it settle in. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I think because my concoction was a little bit too red, it's not popping off the way it normally does. So I am just going to put some powder. if you notice, I'm not going back right here. I'm just kind of starting right here. And then I'm just going to take my brush and just blend it in. I'm not trying to bake it or anything of the sort. But if you look, like, it looks natural. And my face doesn't look as white as it used to. So that is how I kind of throw some shape into it. I can't really see how it looks. I'm assuming that it turned out right. If it doesn't turn out right, you won't be seeing this. How about them apples? So yeah, I'm gonna throw on the rest of my face and everything else, and then come back with the finished look. Alright, Divas and Divos, this is the finished look. So I did add a little bit more coloring on my highlighter, but I did kind of blend it in because I didn't want it to be so stark, because that's not the look that I'm going for. I'm going for, see, look how round and contour it looks. Look, it looks so natural, right? Like, that jawline is gone. Like, it just doesn't look so protruding. Kind of looks This look will be my New Year's Eve look, so that will be coming up shortly. And yeah, I love my buffing technique. I love buffing powders in, and I didn't even, normally I like to wet my face, but I didn't even do that this time. I just kept it pushing. So I don't know which will be coming up first, but either way, I'll link it. They'll be attached, and my eye is killing me again. So yeah, Divas and Divos, thanks for watching, rating, subscribing, all that good jazz. Make me feel so good inside. And yeah, peace and peace. Bye.